What's going on, Internet? It is your boy Eric Banholtz back again with another awesome episode from Beardbrand, and today I want to share with you guys my biggest beard mistake I've ever made. Now, guys, let me be clear here. I'm not a guy who lives in regret. I'm not a guy who looks at my past and says, oh man, I really wish I did this differently. I wish I had done that. I wish I made the baseball team in high school and then I could have been all-star and captain and whatever. I don't live that way. But what I do, what I do is I learn from my mistakes and I take those lessons and move on from them. And probably the biggest mistake that I made when growing my beard the first time, we've got to go way back. My first beard I started growing May of 2011. And what I did is I let it grow for really like 18 months straight. I didn't touch it. I just let it go completely, I just let it go, right? Completely natural. Now, here's the thing, guys. Like, it's a weird phase to always be growing. Like, you're always going to the next steps. You're always moving to, the longer beard. And you're never in the moment, right? You're never appreciating the beard that you have. And I think like part of trimming as you grow allows you to really appreciate the stage that you're at now and still move forward and work towards a goal. Now, there's a lot of advantages of just letting the stuff grow and then trimming it when you get to a certain length. I think the biggest reason that people do that, or that others say, and myself included, that you do that is because the number one death to beards is guys getting indecisive about their beard and wanting to trim it at home and playing around with it and tweaking here and tweaking there, and then all of a sudden they shave off their beards. And it's that emotion of fear, like that fear of making a mistake, which consumed me at the time and really like took control of my beard growth journey. It's like I was too afraid that I would trim it wrong. So in my mistake, I just let it go, and it looked wild, it looked crazy, to some people it looked cool. To me, I wasn't entirely in love with it. Now, the biggest thing to conquer fear is going to be your education, and it's that watching these videos and learning how to do it, but not only that, being comfortable with risk, because what you can do is you make those mistakes and you try to make them in a way that isn't devastating, and you learn from that, and then you build your skills up and you get better every single time. But I also want to be fair to myself. Like, this was 2011 that I grew my beard out, and the reality is there were no beard trims at barbershops. Like, if you walk to a barbershop and you're like, hey guys, can you do a beard trim? They would have looked at me like I was flat out crazy. Because just barbers and stylists, they did not do that back in the day. So you're pretty much left with do it yourself at home, and there were not a lot of YouTube videos. That's why we got started with me sharing the things that I learned on my own particular journey. And I'm lucky that there's such a growing and awesome community out there beyond the stuff that I provided that I've learned from a lot of other beard channels out there. There's a lot of great guys out there, a lot of different ways of doing things. And it's an important time to just invest in yourself, invest in your knowledge. So I'm at about 3 months of growth with my beard right now. And I am planning to grow it out a little bit longer, maybe get up to about 6 months of growth. And during this journey, I have been trimming it. See, my neck is pretty much completely shaven. And what I've been doing is shaving this part. I shouldn't say shave. I've been trimming this part here because normally I'd get this kind of weird flip. And what I found during this journey, this growing process, is I just enjoy the stages a lot more. I feel like my beard looks a lot more well-groomed. It looks a lot more put together. And I can enjoy like the first month, the second month, the third month, the fourth month, the fifth month, the sixth month, all because it's shaped well. And yes, it's not going to be maybe as long as it could have been if I just let it go. But I can look in the mirror and feel like I'm put together. I've got my look put together. This is who I am at this moment. So the big thing that we have in the beard growing community is there is no right or wrong ways. My mistake could be someone else's best thing to ever happen to them. We're all different people, and it's important that you've got to experience things to learn from it so that you know with your mistakes that you can grow the beard that you want to grow. So I always appreciate the views, guys. I appreciate the comments so much. I hope all's going well on the other side of the internet. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Keep on growing. Now that you've made it to the end of the video, go ahead and treat yourself to some fine Beardbrand products over on our shop. If you're not already a subscriber, be sure to do that. And finally, keep on watching some more of our awesome videos.